At this stage, they know they can pretty much just stack A. You don't have to make any moves. The smokes, there's a slight gap in them, I believe. And it's going to allow Kaze and the rest of ViCi to start to claim some heads. It's going to be Advent that goes in first, claiming first blood in this all-important map, looking for seconds, and it's going to be Almond that takes it away from him. Get Right and Lekro both charging straight in with kills of their own. It's a complete chaos nightmare right now for ViCi. They're losing players left and right. Lekro's going to go down to the hands of Freeman, leaving Get Right once again in a 1v2 clutch. He's taken one of them down, but only has 8 HP to play with. The time is on his side for now, but he's going to go for that bomb plant, going to force it down. Put Freeman into a position where he needs to push him. Will the 8 HP be enough? Yes, it will! Get Right drills the head off of Freeman and clutches around.
And this is going to be so hard. They've got decent utility. They have no kits, though. This has to speed up. They need to wait for these smokes to clear. There's a chance here. 3 players coming from CT spawn. Dennis does massive damage onto Advent. Now he hides. Now he goes for another fight, but they've swung out wide. Still Forrest. Get Right has delivered already. Can Forrest do it as well? No, he looks away. He had the right read. Get Right, surely not one more. Kaze with the op is going to finish him off. No chance. They just now stop, but it's actually only Freeman here for the moment. He has no idea. He's getting wrapped. This is a disaster for ViCi. NIP might have just done it again. I don't know how you get back into this. They're going to have a very tough battle.
Power of the pistols, and there's so much smoke around. This is going to allow Nip, the ninjas, to hide and wait. And strike Get Right shall, looking for a spray. Not too far off, although he's been tagged heavily. I think at this stage, ViCi pull the plug. They tap out of the round. They know they can't afford.
Smoke towards CT spawn. Get Right. There's an op holding this angle. He's got to be careful. Kaze's blind. A nice flashbang gets the entry over towards stairs and the follow-up. Get Right delivering here in map 3. Over the top, though. So many bodies. So many angles to worry about. He just couldn't do it. Dennis is dinked. Not able to get anything done. Second round for ViCi, and maybe trying to throw a distraction to get him up on the boost. Get Right running through flames. Gets dropped by the op. And Almond has been pulled far enough away from window for a boost to work, and even so, Zoking's in connector to shut it down before it even begins.
Excellent call for Kaze to go into A this time rather than window. He's in perfect position to lock down ramp. And that strat was pretty much identical to the pistol round. That two
things up, so Freeman will call the opper over, or excuse me, he'll call Almond over. They need to get this kill, and they do very quickly. Almond can't take a wide angle. A real chance here. No nades for NIP in this post plant. There's a smoke and a flashbang for ViCi. And one player coming up catwalk. That's a big adjustment of the recoil. Lekro all alone, and he's dedicated to this bomb site. Big kill, big headshot, but not the follow-up.
Still good damage considering it was a 2.
Oh, this is an aggressive play. Rez starting to see this more and more from teams. Great nade. That seems to be the counter. Oh, he's able to find one. The player on bench isn't even looking. Freeman a little bit blind, and he's dropped without even firing a shot. And ViCi backing off already.
Clean, crisp take onto the B side.
They're doing the same strategy, just a little bit more quiet this time. Almond's blind. There is one player over by the bench as well, along the wall. Decent crossfire. Almond gives up his position. That's a big kill, a big follow-up from Freeman as well. Can they hold on even longer?
Molotov's going to draw Freeman out into the open, though, and Lekro will make the most of that. Dennis catches Zoking. Just trying his best to flank. Kaze's still alive with his AWP alongside Advent. Kaze can hear the footsteps in B-apps. Could he possibly get this pick onto Dennis? If he peers around this corner, he should have it for free. Able to perforate Dennis into an early...
Lekro biding his time. A big rotation, though, as a player flanking underpass. Lekro drops down, has no idea. Now NIP realize the danger they're in. They realize that ViCi has all the information needed to win this round, but Zoking gets baited into an awkward fight. Dennis now going to control jungle and window room.
Needs to make sure he doesn't get taken down by Kaze first. He's going to get the frag through the wall onto Get Right. Trying to escape from the site, and down goes Dennis. And with him, ViCi will pluck out.
K's at distance, one on top of the balcony. And remember, Get Right made the assumption that he would be the only one at ticket booth. Rez needs to find this kill, and he's going to get it through the boards. Kaze is down as well, and oh my god, Zoking had the lineup. He was so blind, and Get Right. Acrobatic, but no one covering the planter. Dennis goes down immediately after.
Rez carefully decides better of pushing that smoke. It could have put Nip into a 2-on-2 needlessly. Gonna make sure he doesn't make any careless plays. The smoke acting like a wall right now. Gonna be a Molotov right behind it. And this is wasting so much time.
The bomb isn't planted for anyone on NIP. They have to be careful about this. There's a chance for ViCi, and Lekro's going to shut it down. If they had been able to cross over to the bomb, a player in window room, a player in connector, and a player on A ramp, they
way of going up a few rungs of that ladder is if they can win this pistol round. And the flashes are beginning to get deployed. Lekro trying to trace across to the head of Zoking, does get that done, instantly traded out, and with his death, the bomb plant will follow. But Nip do have a kit in the hands of Get Right with a smoke.
Oh, I was about to say, how do you find your way back into this bomb site? Forrest finding you that frag on Almond before it even begins is a nice way to start things. They're waiting for Rez on the flank, and this could be huge if Kaze doesn't realize it. That should be the indication he needed. Rez takes a very sketchy shot, and here we go. Retake is on.
Rez not too far off, landing more damage. Forrest, in the meanwhile, has been put down to 3 health, but it's all going wrong for ViCi, and Nip will successfully retake.
Lekro only has a UMP, so there's a chance. He spots everything. A little bit blind. There's the first kill. Almond goes down. Forrest is there to combine on Catwalk, even gets the dink. I don't know what they can do from here. 3-on-3, low HP on Advent, and Rez again with a fast flank. But Dennis is dropped. That might open things up.
A lot of this rests down to Rez. How much impact can he have from the apps? He's going to get the first, but needs to go on better. Kaze, 14 health. Now all on Rez's shoulders. He knows where Kaze is, but Kaze's going to get the better of him through the barrier.
We'll see if they can hold it. Low HP on one. Force misses the follow-up, almost taken down. Lekro's alone. He's got an easy kill as Almond doesn't check. An off-angle inside the site, but so many different ways he's got to look, and he's somehow done it. Even fires at his teammate, but they hold on to the bomb site.
Couple of love taps across the forest, but he's going to tank it, but Kaze will get the final blow into Lekro. With both of ViCi being in apps, it's so one-dimensional. It's hard to see this working out. They've got time, but they're not sure if one of Nip are rotating around the back of them.
They have the bomb as well. They could choose to fall back, but I think that's it. They don't know if there's someone close up. They don't want to risk it. They want to go straight up, and Get Right has just spotted the barrel of Freeman. Let's Forrest take care of him.
Nice shot by Kaze, but he gets dinked in the process.
Used all their smokes. They can't block any more choke points off. They're waiting for Dennis to walk in. They've just paused. Dennis is going to walk right into this, and he has no idea. This is really interesting from ViCi. There's still a job to do because of the lack of utility. Get Right's got to be so careful, and we know he has incredible patience. Does he have enough to avoid the AWP? It's Zoking from above that grabs him, and now they can move into the site. They're confident now. Lekro with the win. Forrest with one as well, but Kaze is going to get aggressive. And Forrest goes down. That was
some kind of a boost. What Zoking's doing right now, he's looking to try and boost over the smoke. The spray's good, and Get Right's been taken out. In the meanwhile, though, Get Right did take down Advent, who I believe was boosting Zoking. An even trade, spins around the palace, damage done. What a shot that is into Zoking. And the bomb's been dropped as well. Rez goes in for a second. This passage of play is everything for Nip. A 2-on-4 now falls amongst ViCi, and with that bomb currently where it is, it's hard to see how they get this done.
What a great sequence from Rez. Obviously a little bit too over-eager as Zoking. He didn't start the round with the bomb. He might not have realized he picked it up. The player that Get Right killed had it initially, and I think to make that play, he might have just accidentally stepped over it, but that is certainly a huge disaster. Almond must do it all. He must do it with low HP, and Rez is going to get a triple kill to secure NIP, but they're beating all the other NIP players, so some solid individual performances. And here we go, back to the B site.
Almond aggression. Gonna get burnt, but chooses the bullets instead. Wise choice probably, but Lekro's gonna go in for a second, and this could be it. This is the beginning of the end, potentially. They have forced back the push. Advent and Kaze think better of it. Freeman is gonna get an entry on A, which is gonna make things a little bit more interesting and tentative for Nip.
No, I mean, this is the play right here. Get Right getting in a position to just be the insurance policy. It's so powerful to have a CT control A ramp. He'll have a fight. And now, not only is there the insurance policy of Get Right there, but Dennis is waiting at A ramp. If Get Right goes down, Dennis can spin easily. How fast are Get Right's reactions? They're coming from above. He's not ready. He swings up. He is traded, but Kaze has to go quick, and he's never going to expect this. There's an easy kill. There's a free kill. There's the bomb, and that might just be the deciding factor for NIP. 15-10, Advent in a 1-on-3.
Has 40 seconds to try and save the Asian team. First spray's not on point, and Lekro will get nipped to the next stage of the major. as they win 16-10.